you look at just the facts, I explained what happened in my story. That was 8 years ago. So what am I doing now? Well, after my arrest, I lost my job, my apartment, and of course my child. This results in me losing my mind. I spent the first 3 years just dealing with depression, anxiety, suicidal ideations. First time I held a sign, I was starving hungry. Years before, when I had house, home, job, and a vehicle, I went through the drive-thru of a fast food restaurant. The man was holding a sign that said, "Just food." Just food, meaning that he didn't want any money. He just wanted to eat. I grew up in the Houston area, meaning that I grew up in a city where we feed the hungry. That's across the city. Ask any native Houston that grew up in the 70s and 80s when I was growing up. You can walk to your neighbors and ask for a cup of sugar. Or a plate of food if they had it. So now I'm not understanding how we have a feeding ban in Houston, because that goes against all the Christian principles I was taught by Houstonians. But then, how did my child get taken with no case against me? Because we're not living by our Christian principles no more, obviously. So while I'm holding the sign and panhandling, I'm saying my prayers sincerely. Understand, God didn't stop me. He didn't remove the suicidal ideations out of my heart. So now I'm holding the sign. I'm just trying to make it day to day. One day I'm standing on Kirby and 59, holding a sign, and some woman takes a picture of me. At that moment, I'm only talking to true believers, but at that moment, God snapped. It was kicking behind. Son, would you be my Lazarus? He gave me an understanding that from this position, He can empower me. Now, I'm only talking to true believers. I understand you atheists. Y'all don't have no understanding. Y'all don't believe in, Almighty source. I understand that. It ain't true. But to a true believer, understand, the only reason why I'm out here, and the only reason why we're having this conversation, it's not because I'm this bold. It's not because I'm this smart. It's because when I lost trust for everything, I still trusted God. When I didn't care about nothing, I cared about God. So when I said my prayers in sincerity, yes, He heard me. We're only having this conversation because He heard my prayers. This is my answer. All I'm asking you to do is call your local TV and radio station. Ask them about Alton Ray Ambush Jr. I've been out here long enough that if they don't know who I am, then ask them what the hell are they doing. They should. And if they do know who I am, why haven't they found out what happened in 2010?